It is Flames and Fiku who play towards B. And Neofrag is the A anchor. So I'm not sure how Rug is going to hold this one. Nice push coming out, but Major and Wicadia ready and waiting.
As ever. And that puts the man in question. The man in the spotlight. Into the iron sight. And Emor. And he's just looking like this is going to be a very straightforward round. There's no kit between the three players, no flashes, no smokes. They're going to have to be coming in and just getting kills. And that's a good way to kick things off. But Kadia loses his head, Fiku removes it, but they'll be greeted by a smoke. And that's going to stall them for quite some time. There's a couple of flashes as well for Major and Calyx that they can pop up to the heaven play position, and Xantares and Calyx are both there laid in wait, but Xantares gets cleared out, and so does Calyx. This round is starting to get a little bit sketchy as Emor is last man standing. Without a kit in either of the hands, though, he doesn't necessarily have to kill both of them, just has to stall them. Goes back up again, and they are going to go for this defuse. Come off the defuse now, as this ring around the rosy, and it's Rugger that's up against them, and he doesn't have the time, so it's going to be a clutch. But when you consider that was a 5v3, Blair, to even get down into a 1v1 is kind of ludicrous.
Yeah, and they kind of won it because Emor's position in this first half. Let's see how it plays out, though, as the Execute's going to be coming on in.
Yeah, you'd have to think that they are going to be focusing him as much as possible. Fiku down in dark. And now from the back, Rugger is going to strike for one. Definitely pulling his weight so far. Flames from the side, and that's going to be it. There's no time. Xantares going to lose out. No to breathe down the neck of this bomb site, even if they were to lose. But the fact that Dexter's not got a kill, and Nico's likely to go down as well. In fact, it wasn't. It was Rugger. Rugger already rotates in ahead of Nico. And that MP9 is good for one. He's doing more than enough right now. Xantares, though, comes in. That's a whiffed incendiary. Do tossing that in a different angle. And now Fiku trying his best, trying his damnedest to hold on to this site. They're already committed. They've already overextended. An Eternal Fire will knock them down a peg. Trade.
Sorry, I had a brain fart there. I meant Dexter, not Xantares. Getting mixed up.
With Katie with a double spray, though. OG went in for the force. I mean, their money was in the bin, and now it's been put straight into the incinerator. But a nice shot from Dexter, and he can trade up to the M4, but it is a one and done. And although there is an aggression being put into play behind Major, they're already making moves up on the A side through middle, and that is including the bomb carrier. 4 players still strong. Fiku, I thought he missed his chance when he missed the first bullet, but he does correct his fire. Solidly done. Now Rugger can focus his attention onto the site. Spots Calyx dart across, takes another player down, and loses no health. Rugger is a super sub right now, but he has fallen prey to Xantares, and in the meanwhile, Xantares tries to rip him through the rest of the CTs. Loads of damage to Flames. Wicadia will be the favorite to take this round.
Fake it out, just go for the plan, but Emor, you rarely see that. Dexter getting taken down. A fast scope comes in, and Rugger will trade. Back and forth we go, and you nailed it, Vince. Rugger, despite the fact, you know, he's obviously a bit out of his depth here, he's getting a kill almost seemingly every single time he's presented an opportunity, but everything else has fallen apart here for the side of OG, and it's all on Fiku. 1v3.
It's the bomb dropped, and he does have a good idea as to Xantares' position. The HE will do a little bit of damage, and he hears Xantares scamper onto the bomb and pick it up and dart away instantly afterwards, going for the plant. You can see what he was going for with that molly, but it's not going to work out. Did spot Wicadia, though, and the molly will force him out of position.
Free round, but this boost, oh, this could be a free couple of kills.
It's a beautiful boost. There's the HE behind it as well. Dex is locking down a main. In the meanwhile, can now turn his attention over onto the site, but the flash is good. And Wicadia's follow-up damage up to the task. 9 kills now for the stand-in, as he'll be making a move up onto the heaven side. Still 4 players, or 3 players, pardon me, left, one of which is extremely low. And they're all clumped together on heaven. Oh, this is going to be a massacre. It's going to be a bloodbath, but maybe the T's will lose just as many players as Emor's coming around the back, completely unsuspecting his Flames. Oh, he's still looking at main. He assumes this is planted for the main. And now Emor moves through, tickling the bomb. About to get confirmation that the defuse is not coming in. Time itself on the side of the CTs. Rugger taking some damage. Will be fragged, as will Dexter. Very clean entries. When you're looking to save a UMP, a couple of M4s, and you're already down 8-3, things are looking pretty dire. Nice shot from Flames, though. I should be able to retrieve the AK-47 that was dropped on the ground, so that'll be a nice upgrade. UMP's going nowhere. They're actually going in for this. They are going in for this clutch. They do have a kill on Fiku. Calyx is very... wondering why the coach is playing. Neofrag unable to play for the first map. We're not sure if he's going to be playing for any of the other ones, but in the meanwhile, Rugger has got a kill alongside his teammates. Looking like they are going to put up a last stand, get a second wind on this half. They can finish with 6 rounds. That would be really solid, and they're going to do at least 4 and see if they can build upon this.
And considering NiKo's playing towards mid, rotation is very, very close by.
That nade banked off the wrong side of the wall for Rugger. Unfortunately, had it have gone through main, it would have done a ton of damage. He still did enough to weaken up Wicadia, and now Dexter tries to spray through the rest, but he's been pushed away from Xantares. Oh, Emo with the fadeaway, moonwalks and takes the head of Flames in the meanwhile.
And NiKo towards mid. Oh, that's a problem now. With NiKo taken out, Rugger is on an island. He's alone. Fiku, oh, Wicadia, just great crosser placement, great awareness. He will be traded. Dexter finds one, but this is looking grim.
It's looking a bit dicey, isn't it? They've rotated off, and it's going to be that man Rugger again. Best of luck to you, sir, because you got Xantares, and you've got Major rushing you down. First spray is good. A weakened Xantares finished off, but a 1-for-1 trade may not be good enough for OG. Nades out and starts tossing, and they're both going to be staring him down, so he's going to be playing the contact as Emor going in on those shoulder peaks. Now tosses the nade out.
Do you know all the smokes? Do you know all the utility which you expect your players to know? It's very different from knowing it in theory and actually applying it in practice. But here we go. Fast play coming in. Oh, the taps. They are getting sniped away by the USPs. Dexter at least replies back with 1, but he's all alone.
The server by pretty much everybody. And, well, the lineup, good night. Xantar gets 3 from that position. What? That's a bomb plant, though, Blair. That's really not bad.
Can I get more, though? I doubt it. I really doubt it. NiKo. Oh, MP9. He could catch a timing here, but never mind. Major with the fly's going to finish him off. But yes, absolutely.
I mean, as you know, I've got the memory of a goldfish here, Blair. Obviously, Mantu was a part of OG, then he was inactive for a while. I don't know if he's still inactive or if he's gone off to green the pastures. I always rated him as a player. I always thought he was actually really solid, mega underrated. But I assume he's not part